Hello, it's AliMECH. Jack, one of the most important tools that we use whenever we work on the suspension or anywhere under the car. Mine starts leaking fluid all over the floor and now it can't even jack due to the low fluid in the hydraulic system. So whenever this happens, there's a good chance that the O-ring wear out and now it can't hold the fluid pressure and leaking the fluid. I haven't worked on jacks before, but it shouldn't be that complicated to fix that problem. So stay with me to fix that together. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this pin out and separate the jaw from hydraulic shaft. Now we're gonna have to undo this nut and slide it out so we can replace the O-ring. As we can see, there is no good grip to hold that nut, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove this shaft so I can separate the jaw from the body, and then we will have more space. Alright, the C-clip's out, now I'm gonna push the shaft. Now we have more space, we can easily undo this nut and slide it out. The O-ring is completely weared out, we can see small rubber particles in the fluid as well. Alright, let's take this O-ring out. All we're gonna need is a flat screwdriver and it will come out just like this. And now we're gonna clean it and then put the new O-ring in. And for the cleaning I'm gonna use a brake cleaner. I'm just gonna make sure to clean all the corners so we don't have any small rubber particles. These small things will make it leak fluid again if we don't clean it properly. Alright, it's clean now. Let's put the new O-ring in. But make sure to loop the O-ring before putting in the groove. This way it will provide better seal. The nut and the O-ring is ready, but we're not gonna put it on the shaft. I found out there is a small bump on the shaft, so we're gonna sand it down and then put the nut on. For sanding, I'm gonna use 3000 grit sandpaper with a brake cleaner for better surface, but you can use WD-40 as well. This bump on the shaft is not a manufacturer defect or any damage on the shaft. It's just the dirt got dry and it was rubbing against the O-ring and making it leak fluid. So we're just gonna sand it down and make it smooth, so we don't have that problem again. Alright, the shaft is smooth now, bump free. Now we're gonna lube it and then put the O-ring on. Before tying up the O-ring nut, make sure to rotate the filling hole on the canister so it will be on the top side. Now I'm gonna temporarily tighten the nut and then put the shaft back. Alright, the pin is in. Now I'm gonna bend it so it doesn't come out. With the jack laying like this on the side, it will be very easy to tighten the nut if you are working alone like me. Now I'm gonna spray some brake cleaner and clean everything. The jaw shaft is not being lubed before, so I'm gonna use this super lube and then slide it in. I had some squeaking sound before, so this lube will fix that problem. Alright, the C-clip is on. Now we're gonna pull these springs to these pins. Alright, this is the final stage. Let's open this cover and remove the filling bolt. I made this DIY funnel for filling up and not making any mess with the fluid. So here I'm pouring jack fluid and jack up a few times, that way it will bleed the system and push all the bubbles out, because the funnel gives a higher point for the bubbles to escape. Once the jack all the way down and we still have fluid in the funnel, that's the right level. Now we're gonna remove the funnel and put the bolt back on. Alright, we are done. Let's test it out. It feels much smoother than before and no squeaking sound. Let's test on the car now. It's not usually what I do on my channel, but it was a good idea to show you how I would fix that problem. So hope you guys enjoyed the video and learned something new. If it was, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.